Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria Garrick, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the perfect pancake. For those of you that don't know, a pancake is a type of volleyball skill. It's a last-minute defensive move where you're trying to do anything you can to keep the ball off the floor. So you slide your hand just in time under the ball, and it looks like a pancake. I played 4 years of volleyball at USC. I was a libero, so I should be able to teach you how to do a pancake. I feel fairly confident that I can teach you how to do a pancake. One thing I recommend you have when you try out a pancake is a very comfortable long sleeve. This was actually my favorite long sleeve I had from USC. Whenever we did pancake drills, this was the one I grabbed from my locker and I used because it allowed me to glide and practice it really well. I also showed you guys this in my video where I went through all my volleyball stuff, so if you haven't watched that, you can check that out. If you don't have a long sleeve, there is one other thing you can try. You can grab volleyball socks, extra volleyball socks, and put them on your hands. So they should come down to about like here. Obviously, in an ideal world, you can have your arms covered, but if you can't, socks are fine too. All right, we're about to get started. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the bell so you get notifications, and you can also follow me on my various social media accounts if interested. All right, let's pancake. Okay, so we're gonna get started. You definitely need a lot of ground area to practice your pancake. Ideally a volleyball court, but if you're doing this at home, that's totally fine. Just clear out the living room, move some things around. Shout out to Forza 1 Volleyball Club for lending me this beautiful volleyball court space I can use today. I'm really grateful, so thank you to Forza 1 Volleyball Club. First thing I'm gonna teach you guys is the contact with the ground. I want to really break down how your body is supposed to glide on the ground, because you need to understand this in order to build off of this and make it faster and better. A lot of people don't actually know what is supposed to be hitting the ground and what pressure you're supposed to be putting, and that's why you guys have a lot of issues with your hands and stuff like that. So I'm going to be showing you the contact. So let's get really, really low to the ground, because we don't want to be coming from a high ground. We're gonna be falling, gravity's pulling us. The closer we are to the ground, the smoother the fall is gonna be, and the less painful it's gonna be as we get started. I would start with a knee down and a knee up. Put your non-dominant hand down, so I'm a righty, so this is the hand that's gonna be my pancake. And what you're gonna do when you pancake is this hand is going to lightly grace, lightly. It might not even touch the ground until you get extended. So very lightly, you want your hand kind of tracking the surface. A lot of people make the mistake of slamming their hand down, and then that's why it gets stuck and it's hard to move. We don't want to do that. We want to lightly grace our hand on the surface. I'm gonna use my left hand as a guide. So obviously just hitting the ground and thumping might be uncomfortable. So I'm gonna use my non-dominant hand to help me experience this position. So I'm gonna be leaning, I'm keeping my shoulders facing forward. I'm putting this hand down here to kind of just grace the fall. I'm sliding this hand and I'm extending fully. So here we are again. I'm in this position, my left hand's here for balance. I'm facing shoulders forward. This hand is just tracking, it's just tracking. It's slowly starting to touch the ground, and I'm extending. So that is how we want the contact to be on the ground. Once you've mastered that and you feel like you can do this pretty quickly, actually I was leaving my knee out. If you guys wanna just keep your knee forward. Once you master that, you understand how you should be moving. So in the second part, we're doing a step to contact. So we're doing exactly what we did, but we're gonna add a step to it, and we're gonna try to get rid of this safety hand, as I like to call it. So how the step to contact is gonna work is we're gonna be really low. So once again, the lower you are when you're practicing, the smoother the transition to the ground is gonna be. Because if I'm up here and then I have to go down, that's a long way to fall. But if I get nice and low, this is gonna be much easier for me to do. All right, so here we go. This is how it's gonna look. I'm gonna be low. I'm gonna take my step. Once again, my tracking hand is coming. I'm getting lower and I'm pushing. Sometimes it helps people to visualize a pass. So if you pretend you're passing and then you put this out. And that's actually, fun fact, some technique for a sprawl. One thing that's helpful is getting momentum. It makes the thud a little less painful. So if I take a bigger step, it would look like this. A lot of you guys might be like, oh, this is starting to hurt. It's gonna hurt when you're playing defense and you're playing volleyball and you're literally throwing your body on the ground. It's not gonna feel awesome. You might get a little bruises, you might rub your skin a few times. I'm like weirdly out of breath from those pancakes. It's been a while. I guess just what I'm trying to say is part of doing pancakes and being a great defender is you're gonna get bumped and bruised a few times, and that's just part of the game. And as you get used to doing the pancakes, of course, your form's gonna get better, your technique's gonna get better, you're gonna get more confident, and it's going to feel less uncomfortable. Just once again, to reiterate, one of the biggest things is a lot of people just like thud to the ground, and it's really important to want to glide in and kind of have, like, if you've ever done the worm, it's very like you're doing the worm, so you're not throwing yourself down. Everything is coming gradually, starting with the hand, just gracing the surface, maybe not even touching it, and then slowly we're getting more pressure. Okay, so we mastered that contact. We did the step to contact. Just work on those things at your own pace, whatever you need to do to get it right. And then now we're moving on to the actual pancake. And as we speed up all of those steps, we are gonna get something that looks like this. So maybe I'm here in defense, I see the tip up, pancake. There it is. Let's do one more. All right, now we're gonna do it with some balls. So that was fun. I'm a little bit winded. My heart rate is definitely up. My hip bones, these bones always definitely get nicked as I do pancakes, and my shoulder is a tad sore, but all fun stuff. So we went over the first step, which was contact. Really understanding we want our shoulders facing forward. We want to gradually get on that ground. You guys remember that footage, that's the contact. Then once we get comfortable, we're moving to our step to contact. That was our second skill, where we're getting rid of the knee and the safety hand, and we're really practicing that push. And then third and finally, we're going full out with the pancake. We're getting in base position, then we're taking a step, and we're falling to the ground. Now, it's time for secret tip number 4. If you want to become an elite pancaker, this is going to take your pancaking skills and your defending skills to the next level, because I'm going to tell you how to do the 3-step to pancake. This is an absolute game changer. It was huge for me when I was playing left back defense and I needed to get way back to dig the line or the slide, and then there's a tip and you gotta get all the way up there. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can cover a lot of ground. So when I'm in left back defense and I'm in my base position, and then I do my transition and I'm down on the line to dig the slide or dig the opposite, it can be really hard to dig the tip, because if I do what we just did, I would go step, pancake, and I'm here. But the thing is, people don't tip the ball to the 10-foot line. They tip the ball really tight if they're good tippers. So the tip might be landing here or here, and my pancake ended there. So that's why we want to add the 3-step to push. And this is how that's gonna work. I'll take you guys back to my little pancake area and show you the 3 steps, and then we'll bring it into the game field. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 3 steps and a push to the front of our pancake. So when I'm here in my base position, I'm seeing that tip, I'm going step, 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 push. And I'm pushing with this right foot. That wasn't a huge push because I was moving really slow, but just to show you guys the footwork, one more time. You're in your base position, and then instead of just going step, pancake, we're adding 3 steps. So we're going step, 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 push with that right foot. Something really important about this too is you don't want to get up. So you don't want to be in defense, see the tip, stand up, and then go step, step, and have to pancake. You want to stay low. So I'm here, I see the tip, I stay low, and I slowly charge as I get lower to the ground and I push. Let me show you guys something cool. Okay, so here's my regular pancake, my one-step pancake. I'm in base position, I see a tip, I take a step, and I pancake. Maybe this would help me get the set or dump, but there's no way that that is gonna let me get tips from the outside or anything farther away from me. So here's what the three-step can do. That's a lot of court that is covered. If you are in left back, you can now dig an outside tip if you needed to. Let me show you what it would look like once again in that line scenario. Okay, so let's say I'm in left back position. I see the opposite or the slide. I'm gonna open up and I'm gonna be back here, and now it's time to dig the tip. When I use my three-step push, this is how much ground I can cover. I cross the line, so it's pretty far. I would even have to take less steps and have less of a push to dig this tip. So if I was doing that, I could be able to dig those tips. I'm back in base, I go step, 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 and I've dug the opposite slide tip. So I know what some of you might be thinking. You might be like, well, you're wearing a long sleeve. My jersey is short sleeve. My uniform is short sleeve. So I'm gonna finish off this video doing some three-step push pancakes in a short sleeve shirt. I don't like playing in, actually, yeah, we played in short sleeves every single day. I think I prefer short sleeve. I don't love something this tight, but it's all I have with me. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how this works. And once again, if you're doing it right and you're gliding, you're not gonna be scraping all of this sweaty skin. So wish me luck, let's try it out. All right, ready, Mom? Yeah, three-step pancakes completed. I'm out of breath because my mom took like a long time to get the timing down, so I was doing all these pancakes and it was ugly.
Sorry, I was so bad at this. Ready?
I'm not ready.
I can like decorate a house. I can't do that.
I genuinely have no arm bruises, hand bruises, nothing. Actually, the thing that hurts me the most is my knee. I scrape my knee with my knee pads being a little low, which I know you guys are like, why do you guys do that? I move better with them lower, but as a result, sometimes they get scraped. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this pancake tutorial. Let me know if it was helpful. Before you go, I have something really exciting to tell you. I came out with merch. Woo! If you guys want to rep me, show me some love, you can get this shirt. Fabulous. It's available at victoriagarrick.com/merch, and on the back is my last name with my number, like a jersey style, and then on the front is my signature over the pocket. And also, if you're someone that loves hoodies, I also came out with hoodies. These are my #RealPost hoodies. A lot of you guys that follow me on Instagram know about my #RealPost movement, about authenticity, no Photoshop, no fakeness. And on the side of my hoodie are 4 charms that all have a very special meaning to me. You'll see that my volleyball number is right here, and if you want to learn the meaning of the other 4 charms, head to my website, victoriagarrick.com/merch, and you can read about them. And also, it comes in a beautiful white. So you can get white or you can get black, and you can get the shirt. And if you get any of these things, make sure you tag me, DM them, post them, because I want to see them. I want to see how cute you guys look rocking all of the Victoria Garrick merch. So head to victoriagarrick.com/merch if you're interested. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you loved this, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell for notifications, give the video a thumbs up, comment down below what your favorite part of the video is, or what the most helpful part of the video was, because this was a tutorial. And I hope you guys are now off and running doing your perfect pancakes. And if anyone is trying the 3-strap and push pancake, send me a video, tag me. I would love to see you absolutely slay that. Thank you guys. You can follow me on all my social media channels, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you next Thursday.